the first to know Nsem-Pii TV.
For Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia akachina asesi amno kasaidie eho eni jiankwa jase utwa ho ba bia ni jiankwa na ene Dennis Miracles Aboagye ono oye former director of communications for Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia the campaign team 2024 no kre ene odi nsem bi ababetu dwa e wa bra no ne Kwame Nkrumah kese etwe enkomo enanopay na no kre Dennis Miracles Aboagye abie nsem bi ani so papa ene dey na o chese Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia wa taking next move na the next move we be taking no eno kra de chese e be chan bibia na o kasa no chese enura nipa na be pie mu ho no MPs na ba Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia fie ho no enye se obi invite wo mo se de nkrofo bi enenam abonten e ka no o se eye omo ape ama mo ba se omo ba aba pledge omo support e de ama Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia eye flag bearer aspirant MPP amanyoku no na Dennis Miracles Aboagye e kasa no chese even there are more to come because have former MMDCs na enura ebi ekokushia eye Kennedy Akomprekon Agyapong of which ono akasa Dennis Miracles Aboagye oka ho because ono so oye former eye MC ono so eka ho na oso omokoye no ene no kre ensem do aka bi papa wa ka bi na me mpese mabubo ensem ekopi ase e wo abra omokoshia Kennedy Akomprekon Agyapong because ebeti afi ono a eye Dennis Miracles Aboagye na akasa enum oso no ote hobi na ba ko kan say former MMC for obi anu or pledge support e de ema obi a e wo enu meeting e course between Kennedy Akomprekon Agyapong any former MMC for make asanche yenye brenity and some Dennis Miracles Aboagye e di go apono so
na enra so anya onwanwa se eja wankasa so wo fa Kennedy Akomprekon Agyapong so nya bia opay 270 something former MMDCs wam so ba na catch to pledge their support.
So the former MMDCs yanko pledge support. MMDCs were invited by Honorable Ken for a meeting. Unse me your former MC. And the invitation also be by me ho. But yanko ho say yakwa pledge. Nobody in the meeting went to pledge. It was a meeting for him to campaign to us and tell us why it should be him as a presidential candidate. And that was it. There is nobody on record having committed, anything in that meeting. As I speak to you, Honorable Brana Champo, why you know because on say invite former MMDCs. Say your corner be fine. But if then it remains a meeting of invitation for him to tell us what he represents and why it should be him. And I can assure you, say, right after that meeting, and so Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, MMDC is also Ebeshia. And not there, that's what happened on that course. On my dream, no one to see him. The Jinabre and they MPP, Amayoko no bit me. Enya kwenya aba abemu in 10 terms so na yetimi ready for the 2028 elections e be gina frankatunia e be yi na omudi se enam kwan a ya fa so ase amayoko ton Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na hofama the bobre the commitment to the Ghana projects e kwan a wasi edi ne huni a Ghana for edi obuo ni ade man no omugidi se oti ase na osan be di ekuo ni nim 2028 elections na ebeboa ekuo no ewo ekwan bebre so nti omupo amasem nyina ewie no eja se one empa nti Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ejina setem eno de nase ema empiso eno mo ti ase se oguswa oni mpenifo din komo ne party for eto adwen saa edume unkwa wuntumi nye enti unkwa wuntumi nsori nka se me pese me ye flag bearer enti meko se ansa na obepie na odesa and that's one of any sudden one be ban na say we din komo hyede mu aboabo ho hyede mu anti wo pie na say edom nko a enti no ni so bebre dia MPs na baba ye no na osanse dom ase na entebia ene manim ya no entebia no ode nenumu asem ne dia ogibi se ya ebeboa eba beto etwa na de na so yema MPs na ende omo so de enije ne ahokeka sonkope esifem ti do wasem nyina ne se yenya yanka be se beto franka ma ya dwen se yebeboa o ne ne party fo nyina aka bom na de aye adwuma ne etumi nya nkonim die 2028.
I see. Na mama hwa ade we see. Se wotietie ni bi onwo kana wo say oh say kane kwa no MPs na no wo di yewa Bawumia chi in 2024 elections no they were whipped to follow him. Na wo nka say wo di na chi nya sa ye beju post afi nsem obi asuro the president then. Die esi ye e ka die e kire wo ma no mo sa adwen ana mo sa adwen.
Agoda yedi no ana dwumadi na yedi no eye dodo dwumadi ye dodo ago na yedi dodo ago na yedi nipa dodo bia wo benye bia ka wo hono ehun hia obia wo vote baako nanso enye vote baako no nko a ene ma na yesonko the man yesonko ne se wo de wo vote na eba no na wo de wa ho den ni wani onyam so beta ekire ntie dia wo abusiafo wo adofo wo ayonkofo a omo nso isane wo ho do mo wonti o metimi abeka ho na wo de wo vote no sai den aba nipa na wo ta ne chi no nti empen dodo bia MP constituency chairman constituency secretary assemblyman we are for kra na so we abusia pani pendodo bia sani peye nipa owodom o wadofo a owo nipa kakra wo constituency owo mu ana se police station owo mu betime influence yo no ehunhia pa. It is not just an issue of say or your MP nti na mom ye nyina agitum say MP a wasakra no be a 40 to 45% of the constituency there wadofo mu o na fufu o mo penasam nto betimi ni o makasa no mo so de o ma ho de ayi aba be ka ho me gidi se before endra na MPC beba Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ho no na candidate bi wo ho a we de ke hu se MPC bi eta o mo ti dada e bi kura wo ho a MPC ni bi kura na e kasa mo mo eni ade enti quite clear say whatever it is no say MPs no support wa e bua kakra ma wo dodo no e dofo ti ano na sisi ano ye hwe se e betumi enye bi aka ho endo no enye omo nyina na etumi baaye e wo mitirim na edum so frefre obi wa no wetu kwan oni Ghana ni ade ye tadodo ayeden aka ho.
Okay, FM.
One baaye no pa no one apart from pledging their support for Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia no DNBM na omo kaye
say almost raise issues and other concerns that has to do with the party and in their view how these things can be resolved and see that basically is what was done. And all these issues were discussed. All these issues were brought into the conversation. And see, almost a church or on some of the critical things that we'll have to do in our reorganization and remobilization efforts in there. And see, it's all been factored into your program and your planning going into the future.
A boost to morale in camp.
Oh, of course. I mean, when in Penny Parodo, I agree, like I said, a numbers game. You see, as many as you have, no, the better for you. You see, morale, let me say, a boost keeper, and we are even looking forward to getting even more numbers from the parliamentary side.
Okay.
You know, even more numbers from the parliamentary side. Just as we are getting in the polling stations and the constituencies at the regional level, no. They pay 88 now.
Right.
And who do money this year?
So who ye a bon toa and now more canvass for nipa do no abe join the campaign trail on ade. Now we be say okay 2024 elections here about Bawumia enya fine ordering register and far and say who is the new Bawumia for 2028 response no be saying
but me say o point na kakra bi
me say mo bam to ya mo canvass for membership and vote near the come 26 31st January no no be bisa say okay 2024 anye ye amamo now who is the new Bawumia this time around no obetumi Ghana more votes for the MPP away power no
I think the election be different.
Okay.
Election be different. Election be dynamics is strong. And at every point in time be or mine also how strong. Your money how no so neche kandinia ye be here no na yede na yeduma. Enti it's not about say dipa no esesa and I say ne buying besesa. Obi a ne buying sesa no you cannot even trust him. What it is about and say Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia agenda, the plans, the strategies of winning are so grounded. The Ghana agenda no is so grounded. The plans he has no are so grounded. It is one that is so relevant for the future of this country. Offer Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia manifesto now Kenya. You can clearly tell say a lot of the issues any FN saying strategies are outlining woman Niyama that is meant for positioning Ghana as close as possible to the first world country. And these things are things that every Ghanaian voter believes still no a bit here no or if anything you can't come as a country. And that so stand by these things. It so stand by this agenda. It so stand by the fact that we need to move Ghana as close as possible to the first world countries as we have. Now, what do we have to do? Those are the things that Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia will continue to outline going into the 2028 elections. But for the New Patriotic Party, they are critical and they say any bang and obetumi edi enim na enim yano yetumi di 2028 elections and also enkunim. And that is where Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia comes in. Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia in our party is the most experienced politician in our party actively playing politics today. But na me choose words ni pa Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia is the most experienced active politician in Ghana. Say your party in our party today. Say your party your pepenim bakwa or that's your politics the danger and that's why you're active in the front liner or your experience by Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. Welcome. Experience is not about the number of years, experience is about how much you have done. Say, Obabedi Ekuyenim now the number 2 frontliner in this party for over 16 years is a big deal. While your running mates are running elections, about 4 elections, you're running 2008, and you're running 2012, and you're called 2016, you called 2020, and after the 2024, no, on one Kasankasa this time, no, one call as running mate, on one call as presidential candidate. I don't think there is anybody in our party today how you're active in politics or what's our experience, as in Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. And that is great experience that you need to enhance your chances of becoming president. The second most important thing is to say, Adia Bakwa elections brand identification. The brand identification, we are talking about image identification, name identification to put these things across to the people of this country for a while now. Ebium, you agree say on my way, leader obey leader party their persona, the character, then the personality, and when you have voters by Ghana, your first man very very friend saying important, critical man because of our values. Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia is widely known as a very humble, sincere politician in this country. The level of humility the level of respect for all manner of people is not in question. For all these years that Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ababaye mainstream politics we are yet to have a single death at the baakwa waya yebetumi aka say we dey efi one year debi. In fact, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is one of the few politicians ye dey fitare no ho enter as for civil society organizations ahemfo obi abeka cho say Bawumia dey obetumi aka bibie tia no, but say niyama bone anase etimbi de untumi fantare no. High level of credibility, high level of integrity. He is never, ever for once even been accused of corruption. Never, ever for once even been accused of corruption. These are things that we hear the Ghanaian voter. And if you have a person that is very experienced, a person that is widely known and identified across the country, a person whose message will be an Nsem the Niswadi Hunga and Nibia Menokase Ebetimiaka. Obia ji tubu se ne hote ni bi hote ni bibia hote wo sa nipa na wo crucial elections in 2028 na wo tia yeye wo opponent no oni option bia je se ode nipa foforo kra afi no so ba beto no ho e ba dia na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia remains the fastest path to victory in 2028 without doubt.
Nana, say ya pa say de ye bia ma obi e campaign anamontuo no ne sen mobile launch mo de ana mo twen ama delegate conference congress no akwa awie
say sisi the date na nyaba enti yesu ye boaboa ye ho se na meka say wo no Dr. Bawumia before be sikroma ye bibi no na wa planning programming no from beginning to end. And see, in due course, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia would quickly step out, and then the plans and the processes are registration. So, but you can be rest assured, say, enchekra. So far, no, the GDC most of the call for the person run and be braina. I do my no much but on one years to do that, but it won't be long. Enchebia.